Hi, my name is Justin Stathis, and this is my Global Citizen Activity 4. This activity is on the United Nations Global Goal 16, which talks about peace, justice, and strong institutions. A little bit about me is that I obtained my AA degree from Hillsborough Community College here in Tampa, Florida. I am currently attending the University of South Florida to obtain a bachelor's degree in business marketing, and I am planning to graduate in December of 2025 from the University of South Florida. The music video that I chose for this project is Where's the Love by the Black Eyed Peas, which features Justin Timberlake. The song was originally released in 2003, and the music video used in this video was released in 2009. The music video talks about a lot of things that are wrong with the world, and the artist continually asking, where's the love in the world? This video relates to Goal 16 by mentioning things like war, violence, and children that aren't safe. The music video talks about violence and hate going through their communities. They talk about children hurting, wars happening, and a justice system that isn't providing true, unbiased justice for all. This relates to the goal since the artist mentions these bad things to say that we need communities that are safe for our children, lives that are free from war, and a system that is actually just and fair for all people. The first definition that I chose for this project is evaluation. This can be found in Chapter 6 on page 157 of the 4th edition of the book. The definition from the book is assessing the value of information we have received. My interpretation of this is basically assessing information and judging its accuracy or truthfulness. An example of this is when you judge a statement based off of what you already know and try to determine the accuracy, truthfulness, and how factual the statement actually is. The link to the video of evaluation can be found from 1 minute and 1 second to 1 minute and 31 seconds. The artist mentions that many things are not right with the world and continues to ask, where's the love? The artist mentions people and children being harmed by things that are happening in communities and asks, why can't we just get along? The artist evaluated these things happening and determined that they are bad things that happen in the real world and asked, where's the love? Basically, he's essentially asking, like, why are we doing this? The second definition that I chose for this project is the vividness effect. This definition can be found in Chapter 6 on page 168 of the 4th edition of the book. The book's definition is the tendency of dramatic and shocking events to distort one's perception of reality. My interpretation of this is the ability of dramatic events to shape how we see things. An example of this is when we face one or multiple dramatic or traumatic events that we begin to see reality in a different way. The link to the video for vividness effect can be found from 19 seconds to 29 seconds. The artist asks what's wrong with the world and gives some examples based off of his thoughts and experiences. The artist sees these bad things happening often enough that these dramatic events have led him to believe that the world has a lot of problems, and especially these specific problems. The third definition that I chose for this project is self-disclosure. This definition can be found in Chapter 7 on page 194 of the 4th edition of the book. The book's definition is an act of intentionally giving information about oneself that one believes is true but thinks that others don't have. My interpretation is when you willingly tell someone true information about yourself, like a secret or basic facts in general. The example that I used is telling someone a secret or giving them information that we do not think that they already have. Self-disclosure can be tied back to the video from 2 minutes and 43 seconds to 3 minutes and 3 seconds. The artist says how he feels the weight of the world on his shoulders, and how wrong information is often shown by the media. The artist discloses these things to the viewer that the viewer would not necessarily know, so that the viewer can be made aware about these things and feel the struggle that he has with these bad things happening around him. From this activity, I have learned how the media could be used to skew our social views in life. The vividness effect could very easily be used to make everyone think that the world is perfect, or just the opposite. The activity showed me that the media could skew our view on the world using this effect to change the way we perceive the world for better or for worse. I actually did a report on this a few years ago about how the media was used to start conflicts and even genocides in different countries, and it makes people like things or dislike things. It really gets out of hand when it comes to how much power the media has over our everyday lives. And this has been my Global Citizen Activity 4. Thank you for watching.